Hello, Capricorn. This is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your tarot card reading. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Do subscribe because I will be picking anyone that is subscribed to me to do a free reading. So you will be automatically in for a free reading, okay? So go ahead and subscribe. And then I do masculine, feminine. I do not do gender. So you're coming out with Imagine. So you might be working on manifesting something. You know, this card's all about imagination, putting things into reality. Like what we put into manifestation will come into reality. So something's about to come into reality, okay? And then you've got round and round. So something that's been going back and forth. This could be a relationship. This could be anything, right? Friendship. Love is love, right? So it just, or family, right? But it's a never ending story. And then you've got go the distance. So there is this longevity. There is this. Let me fix this. Okay. Sorry, I had to fix that. Okay. There is the never ending story is all about self-criticism, wounded ego, fear of intimacy, shame, or fear. So someone could have had an ego or a pride issue, okay, or they needed to have an ego death, right? But it looks like you might be manifesting together, or this is either your energies together, or their energy, okay? And this is going to be a 9-card spread, but this could be both of you trying to manifest coming back together, okay? There could have been some sort of conflict, right? And someone's got to give in here, right? Someone's got to, freaking talk. One of you guys. We will see what's going on. I always say it depends on who the masculine and who the feminine is, right? If I got a cross watcher or something like that. 20s can be important. 30s can be important. You guys could have an age difference, right? Let's see what is going on for Capricorn. How can I help them? Even if you're in a relationship, right, you could be like going around and around, and there's a need to get on the same page and start growing together, right? Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So that might be your energy, that might be their energy, right? This is somebody that's grounded, that's working. She's literally the lower major arcana of the Empress, okay? So we have 4 of Swords or 5 of Swords. So there's some sort of conflict, right? Ego, pride, something going on there. And then you've got the Hangman, okay? Being stuck, stagnant, right? Not communicating. If this is someone that you're in separation from, you could both be watching each other, okay? And there was some sort of conflict. Okay. We've got the King of Cups, someone that's emotionally available, okay? 10 of Swords. Now, this person could be having conflict with somebody and their situation, right? Either a family member or maybe they just went through an ending, okay? Or you did, right? Or you guys are going through cycles together while separated. Learning lessons, trying to evolve, right? What else is going on with Capricorn? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Now, that's Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And then you've got the Sun, Leo, right? Clarity. And then you've got the Hermit going within, right? Now, when the Hermit is going within, right? After this ending, they're looking for they're holding the star. They're going towards the star, right? They're going towards their wish fulfillment. And this Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is a general, you guys, could be going towards their wish fulfillment, which is you, right? Or this is your energy and you're going towards your wish fulfillment, okay? After some sort of hard ending, right? Some of you could have been divorced or gone through a breakup, okay? And you've ended that, right? And you're looking for new. You've gone within, you've worked on yourself, right? And then you've got the Nine of Swords, anxiety, depression, not sleeping at night. Some of you guys, what's on the bottom of the deck? The Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys might have some spiritual, some of you are like seeing like spiritual things or going through something spiritual. You're going to get clarity about it. You could make sure that you need to protect your emotions. Okay, that's just for some of you guys. I know I do listen to my intuition, so if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. It's for somebody else, okay? For whomever may watch this. And then you got the Chariot, movement. someone coming towards you or you moving. You might be stuck in some sort of environment that you're needing to leave. Never-ending story. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Again, let's see what's going on. We're going to clarify. Sorry, I've had a rough night, so I'm sorry if I'm not very exciting tonight. Okay, I will try to get better. What is going on with the Queen of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles. So you are single. You are working on yourself. This person could be single as well, right? And you are, now let's say this is a new person, right? Everyone's story is going to be different. They're going through this situation without you, right? And then when they come in, they're going to be a better person, right? So we have to be very careful who we let in our lives, right? Especially if we've ended something and it wasn't easy, okay? And this could have been with a long-term person, right? We need to heal. We need to work on ourselves. It looks like you're working on your money. You're working on what you need to do. You could just be super focused on yourself. You got the Hermit again. You might not be going out. You might be sticking to yourself. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Five of Swords. What's this conflict about? And we'll get more clarifiers when I pull like some Sabilas and some other cards that give more detail, okay? Right now, we're just doing the tarot. Oh my God. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got, damn, the Empress. Things are about to change. Look at that. 10 of Swords. 3 of Wands. Waiting for something to come in. Waiting for your ships to come in. You might be waiting for something to come in or a new beginning or this person to come in, okay? You are the Empress, so you might have multiple options. It looks like you have ended some sort of cycle here, and things are about to change with the Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes this is somebody coming back. Look, in this, you know, this person's like wandering and looking and like, they're not holding a sword at all. So I feel like this person could be wanting to spin the wheel again. Or they see you as this somebody that is single, working on yourself, and they want to come in, okay? You've got Taurus here, and then you've got the cardinal signs with Taurus, Leo, Libra, Aquarius. I think that's what they are. And then you have the 3 of Wands. This is waiting for the ships to come in. So you might be waiting for them. They may be waiting for you. We'll see if there comes Marian energy. What's going on with the Hangman? This is about looking from things from a different perspective, right? We have to give and take, right? Sometimes you just got to kill that ego because it won't work in a connection, right? What's going on with the Hangman? Again, conflict. One more. Sorry, I just want to look at this again. Fear of intimacy. There could be some like internal conflict. Like overthinking or like imagining things that are not real. Okay, give me one more on the 5 of Wands. Oh, this person could also may think that they have to fight for you. 2 of Wands, a lot of passion. 5 of Cups, regret, needing to make a decision with the 2 of Wands to get out of this stuck energy or out of this internal conflict. There might be like insecurities, like, you know, not feeling good enough or things like that, right? But they're going to get clarity here with the Sun. Okay, let's see. Tell me about this King of Cups. What's going on with the King of Cups? Okay, you've got the 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Coming out of something hard. Look at 3 of Swords. This person could have had to end something because there was some sort of conflict. And they didn't make a decision between you or the other person. Now, it could be a person, place, or thing, right? It doesn't always have to be a person. It could be their job. It could be where they're living, right? It could be anything. 8 of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be their job. Or something that they've worked on here. They've got the Hangman again being stuck. Pisces energy. You need to look at things from a different perspective. Give me one more on this King. They might be burdened with work. Look at there's the Judgment. Okay, too many. I just saw the 4 of Wands. One more, please, for this King Cups. What's going on with this King Cups and Capricorn? King Cups and Capricorn, please. The World, learning lessons. You could meet this person online if you have not met this person. Or this person's across the world. Or there's some sort of internet. This person could be working on leaving some sort of emotional baggage. We're going to have to pull some Sabilas on that one. Which we got the same, we got the cardinal signs, right? Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, I think it is. Okay, what's going on with the Ten of Swords? Or this is your energy, Capricorn, right? What's going on with too many? I just saw strength. Let's see. Okay, whoa. The Fool, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So you might have multiple options. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. Someone could be coming towards you after an ending. Now, this person could have been emotionally unavailable. Okay. They are way overthinking. They could also have had many options and they didn't choose you. Right. And they could have been a fool. And that's what led to this ending. Or they've ended something, right? They could have gotten a divorce as well, or long-term connection. It doesn't matter. There is some sort of maybe not knowing what to do, being stuck. This could also be your ex who stabbed you in the back. Be very careful with that King of Swords. He was reversed. I don't do reversals, but you've got the Hermit. So this is coming out of that Hermit. We're finding our path. We know where we're going, right? We've found temperance, balance, gaining insight, spirit leading us down the path, right? Getting clarity. You know, this is all about spirit, like getting some sort of, you could have a spiritual awakening. You've got the Five of Pentacles, which is like feeling left out in the dark. It's like going within and listening to spirit. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Having balance. Damn, the Ace of Pentacles. Money could be coming in for sure. You could be getting a new job or getting a raise in a job. You could be starting your own journey here. Sagittarius energy and Virgo energy. You could have definitely left a connection in order to find balance and went within, and you've been single for a while, or this person's been single for a while. This could have been a long time since you've talked to this person. Maybe both of them. It does look like there's a couple energies. What's going on with the Hermit? And we'll pull some Sabilas here in a second. What's going on with the Hermit? Hermit. Thank you. The Four of Cups. This is being bored in love, wanting attention. You know, she's not looking at the cup that's right in front of her because she's in the hermit phase, right? Or I say she, but I just mean like, it doesn't matter, masculine, feminine, whoever this energy is. Because look at, you've got an offer here. Seven of Wands. You might have your boundaries up. What's going on with the Hermit? One more. So you just might be single, going within, working, traveling. Some of you might be traveling for work. You've got the Hierophant, spiritual awakening or spiritual enlightenment. This person could have ghosted you and didn't take your offer, but they're seeing clearly there with the Sun. Those are marriage cards all over the place. Hierophant's marriage, temperance, spiritual guiding you. What's going on with the Nine of Swords, please? Thank you. We've got that Knight of Swords coming in. And the Devil. This Knight of Swords, I don't know. This person could have chose materialistic things over you. What's going on? Thank you. Holy crap. That Devil again. Okay, you got somebody coming in here with that. This could be a crush. This could be a friend, right? You still are emotionally attached to this person. Or they're still emotionally attached to you. And you might have even said, like, when plagues fly, this person will come back. Well, they're coming back. Okay, one more on this Nine of Swords. They may have anxiety about coming back, or they may have anxiety about emotionally opening up. Yeah, look at. They're trying to look at, and they got the Queen of Cups. Emotionally unavailable due to heartbreak, three-way situation. They could be fearing that you're not going to accept this communication. What's going on with the Chariot? Red string theory, if you believe in that. Okay. What's going on with the Chariot? Cancer energy. Too many. Just one, please. Thank you. Four of Wands. Some of you have definitely are moving or leaving your home or selling a home or buying a home. And some of you, twin flame vibes, if you believe in that. Okay. Four of Wands, and then the freaking King of Cups on the bottom. And the Three of Pentacles. Working, wanting to work with this person. Some of you may work with this person online. Like if you work from home. That's only for some of you. The Page of Wands, a new beginning. The Tower. Give me one more. There might be like some freaking coming to your house or, oh, like, there is definitely some flirting energy going on there. What's going on with this? Thank you. And the freaking Queen of Pentacles again. And then the Ten of Wands, which is burdens. Let's pull some Zabilas. Oh, shit. I just got my freaking lip ring caught on my freaking cup. Oh my God, I hate this lip ring. Okay, let's see what's going on with this King of Cups. They may be super focused on work. Look at, there's a message. Okay, what's going on with this King of Cups? Loyal. Oh, hell yeah. Look at something you've been waiting for. It's coming in. The friend, supporter. You could have supported each other through this journey. Some of you, if it's a spiritual 5D thing. But this person's loyal. They're sending in a message, or you're going to send a message. You guys could be emotionally not together or like emotionally separated. Okay, I want to know about this king right here. Where is this king? Is that the king right there? No. Where is that freaking king? There he is. I want to pull on this king. Who is this king? With the Seven of Cups, this king with the Ten of Swords. What's going on with the Seven of Cups? Doctor, depression. Oh, Lord. You could have been their servant. They could have made you depressed, or they're depressed. They could have used you in some way. Just one. Just one more, please. Or this person's depressed and they're ready to give back. I do not think so. Yeah, we've got the enemy. This is somebody that maybe is sitting in depression due to the breakup, right? But they did you hella dirty. This is a toxic relationship. I'm not talking about a good relationship. This is somebody that is toxic, narcissistic, right? They could be depressed. You could have served this connection and they lied to you about many things. So I would be very careful with that enemy card, especially with this card on the bottom. Now, I do want to pull on the Chariot. What's the Chariot about? And the Four of Wands and the Chariot. Look, there you are. Longing. You're longing for somebody here. Or they're longing for you. Yeah, look at, you're the wife. This King of Cups here has feelings, has romantic feelings. You may not even know this. Because the Page of Cups is sometimes a crush, but it's like that childlike feeling. Like you could feel like a child when you're with them. Message. Sending you a message. And they've been overthinking it. They've been planning. They do see you as somebody that they could be with. Okay. Let's see. We've got that freaking King of Wands. And then we've got... I think we're dealing with an Emperor and Empress here, but we'll keep going, okay? Let's see. Who is this King of Wands? Can we trust this King of Wands? What is going on with this King of Wands? Like I said, you might have multiple options, okay? If you're just like dating online, having fun, this is exactly where you could meet this person. Eight of Cups. This King of Wands is walking away from something. Yeah. To come towards you and to have rebirth. Most of you know this person, okay? Look at Three of Swords. They've been heartbroken. This is all about hearing the horn. This is literally could be a phone call, okay? They've had to leave something, emotional baggage, something that was not emotionally fulfilling to them, okay? Give me one more for the, and that's also the cardinal signs, right? Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. You've got the Six of Wands, which is victory. And then you've got the Magician, manifesting, King of Swords, again, reversed. Although I don't read reversals. This person wants to manifest this connection. They've left something. And they see you. They could have you on a pedestal. They're very attracted to you. You're attracted to them. They could be manifesting the situation. There is a rebirth, a revival, renewal. I'm going to pull and see if this, I think this King and this King of Cups is the same. Yeah, look at that, the male lover. Now, because, yeah, they've ended something, I told you. So, this, if you're the masculine watching this, you could be in the feminine energy, right? It doesn't matter. You have to just put yourself where you belong. If same thing for the feminines, right? Like, if this is, you're going to be the male lover, right? You've ended something, then this is your energy, right? You could literally be a cross watcher, and this could be your energy, right? One more, please. Yeah, there it is. I think that's for Tina. Yeah, the thinker. There it goes again. This is the same person. They've transformed. They've ended something. Good fortune's coming. And this ending for them has brought them good fortune. Okay, what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. They could be moving really slow. They could have been moving really slow. This could be a while since you've seen this person. Look at strength. They had to build up the strength to communicate or come forward. No, that's too many. Just one more, please. And this is also taming the beast, right? You could have tamed this person. You know, this person got out of something. They were not looking for anything. Look at that. 4 cups. This is literally like God's handing you a cup. Or handing them the cup. And are they going to do it? Are they going to take a leap of faith and be the fool? One more. They could have passed up this cup. Right? In the world. Again. You guys could have been, see, then there's a high priestess. There could be some sort of spiritual connection or like some sort of like, I'm telling you, like if 5D, if you believe in that. If not, don't worry about it. It's not for you. But this person's been taking a long time. They had to get some sort of strength or build some sort of strength, right? They did either pass up the cup or they're now seeing the cup, okay? But this also being bored, right? And not wanting any offers. They could not be taking any offers because no one compares. I'm going to pull some Sabilas. What is this world and this Knight of, this person, there could be an age difference. Like I said before, you could have been bet with this person before. Especially with the round and the round, right? It happens. People pop up out of nowhere. You know, it's just the way it is. Yep, communication, having a conversation. This is the service, physical worker. So they could have some sort of physical job. They could be construction, something physical. Yeah, look at the tower and the friend supporter. Yeah, I think they did not. Yeah, communication. Damn, you got communication all over the place. I don't think they realized maybe what the connection was. I mean, look at, what's that old saying? You don't know what you got till it's gone. I mean, that's all of us, right? I mean, if we've been wounded or, you know, whatever, sometimes we don't trust people. You know, that's just the way it is. So let's pull some cards and see what else is going on. What is going on with the non-toxic person that's here? That is for Capricorn. Capricorn, what do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? How can I help them? What do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? The runner, I told you, it's got that twin flame vibes going on. Doesn't have to be. It could be just soulmate if you don't believe in that. But this is fear of intimacy, running away. That was right here as well. There's fear of intimacy. This person, oh my God, please tell me my camera is working. Okay. Sorry, I think that keeps turning for some reason. This person's been hurt. They've probably been cheated on, right? Like they have their own, we all have our own shit and baggage, right? That we need to heal from, right? If we don't grow and we don't learn and we don't change, then what the hell are we doing here, right? If you get stuck and you think that you're perfect and you don't do anything wrong, that's ego and pride. That's like not willing to grow, not willing to learn, right? we all have to look at ourselves in the mirror, right? And then it looks like this person has done some work, okay? Especially with the Hermit. You guys could be mirroring each other with the so many reoccurring cards. Damn, that flew out. Look at that date. Oh my God, I told you they were attracted to you. Look at passion. Some of you are feeling the pull. Look at, you got 2 date cards. Some of you guys might be getting asked out because when we focus on ourselves, right? When we become the Empress or the Emperor, it doesn't matter. We attract multiple people. We just do. Our energy oozes sexuality. It oozes stability. It oozes like, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of the kids. I mean, once you become the Empress, you have healed so much stuff, and you've worked through all the queens and all the kings that you're definitely a better person. You're a positive person. You are the receiver, right? But you're also a very giving individual that's learned that balance, right? Getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date. Some of you haven't even met this person, okay? But I would be very careful of a toxic ex because it does look like, we're going into a retrograde here in a minute. But dating online. So you could meet this person online. If you have not, you will feel the pull. Most of you will feel the pull. Insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Okay, let's pull 3 more. What else is going on for Capricorn? Capricorn. Long distance. Some of you guys, this person is long distance. Some of you guys, it's just emotional. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. I do believe that. Ascension. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So you might already feel this happening, or when you meet this person, you're going to know right away that this is your person. And then stars, and then window. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for your right now. So stay positive, stay in that positive energy, right? Because what we put out is what we attract. And so we got to make sure that we're, putting out good energy because we don't want to attract negative, right? Okay. What else does Capricorn need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? All right. We got enemy. I do feel like you guys have an enemy, or they have an enemy. And maybe they had to get rid of this person. Support. Oh, okay. They could have been a father figure. They could have father figure wound or father wounds. And then you've got toxic relationship, arguments, toxic. When you're in a healthy relationship, any relationship, I don't care if it's with your kids, your mother, your father, you do not argue. When you argue, it's toxic. You have to work together to fix it, right? And if someone doesn't want to fix it, then they're the toxic one, okay? You have to work together. So I'm not talking about a toxic person. The person that is for you is not toxic. It's not going to sit there and argue with you and be combative, right? Like you may have made the choice to leave, right? With that Wheel of Fortune, things are changing now because you've left that toxic environment, right? If you're in a toxic environment or if you hang out with toxic people, you are your environment, period. You got peace, love, desert island, lonely, isolation, sadness. Okay, so there could be like this sad, yeah, look at love on the bottom of the deck. And this reminds me of twins. But so being away from each other, there could be like this sadness. You guys are both brokenhearted. You could not even know this person's feeling the same way. For most of you, you're feeling the pull, especially with the high vibration soulmate going on here. And being by yourself and leveling up and learning and growing, that is how you attract, right? When you're the Empress, that's how you attract. If you're the Emperor and you're working on yourself and, you're doing your part in whatever it is that the masculine needs to do, which is pretty much the same as the feminine, but usually the masculines go after the feminine, okay? Usually the feminine will kind of let the masculine know and then they go after them, right? But somebody could be have a gambling problem or addictions or bad finances. Maybe this person, like I said, didn't feel good enough, had insecurities. Maybe they were starting something, right? or they had some sort of codependency, or this is your energy, right? We all have to try to be better people. Like no one's perfect. We all have our own vices, and we all need to try to stop them and get better, right? Like that's just life. You just keep trying. You just don't give up. Liar. Someone is lying. I'm telling you, someone is very sneaky. You have to be careful of that energy. There is somebody that's going to try to come back in your life, whether it be it's love, right? It could be friend, family, doesn't matter, but they are not somebody you can trust, especially with that sneaky card on this freaking King of Swords. And there was two sneaky cards, which is like toxic narcissist kind of energy, right? We don't want that. Okay, one more for Capricorn. One more for Capricorn. Thank you. Spy, someone's watching you. I did feel that energy a couple seconds ago, and I didn't say it because I didn't see that page of swords. But the hangman is there. You could be spying on each other, letting go. Make room for the new beginning on the way to you now. So there is a new beginning here, Capricorn. Okay. And it is because you are doing the work and taking care of yourself. Okay. Or you are coming into this energy because you just left something, right? And you just became single. Most of you, you know who this person is because you've been with them before. It's a friend, it's someone you dated once, or met online or something like that. Okay, spy. Someone has got their eye on you. They are doing the research. I think a few people have their eye on you, Capricorn. So anyway, I wish you nothing but the best and God bless.